Hi, I'm Anna and I'm with CafeYeg.com, a place to read, roam, shop, and yak. Today we're making a recipe of a potato salad, a very popular comfort food but also great on a holiday like Thanksgiving. It takes a couple of simple ingredients, so let's start with the boiled ingredients. First thing you need to do is boil potatoes, carrots, and eggs. And I recommend that you do it a couple of hours early so you can cool off the veggies and peel them off and chop them in time. So let's start with the potato. A very easy way to peel it is using a sharp point of the knife, and see the skin comes right off. And don't worry about cutting little pieces, it's not a big deal. Oh, as they're flying around. Now, one thing I learned about potatoes is that if you boil them whole, as opposed to half, you actually retain all the minerals. When you cut them in half or quarters, then it retains half of its minerals, so it's a great thing for the salad. Now, the way to chop them is you cut it in half-inch slices, and then turn it over, and then do it again, and then just cut it in small pieces. And I'm a home chef. I did not attend any culinary school, so it's a pretty simple way to chop them. Don't worry if the pieces are not perfect, it's all going to be mixed up. So I already did the rest of the potatoes. The amount you need for the salad is actually however many people you're making it for. So if you're making it for 4 people, you need 4 of each: potatoes, carrots, and eggs. If you're making 8, as in our case, you need 8 of each. So we just chopped 8 potatoes, and now we're moving on to the carrots. Carrot, again, is cooked with the potato. So what you want to do is peel it off again with the sharp point of the knife, and as opposed to raw carrot, you want to go in circular motion. So this way all the skin will come off pretty easily. Alright, and don't worry about it being perfect again. It's just a salad. But I would recommend cutting it in small pieces, and that will make it taste a little bit better. If there are any parts of the carrot that are not good, I just recommend maybe cutting them off. So again, don't worry about perfection. So what we want to do is cut it in small pieces. And the carrot really makes the salad. There are very few potato salads that do have the cooked carrot in it, and it gives it a really nice, delicate flavor. So again, 1/4-inch slices, and then cut it. Definitely watch your fingers. You don't want to cut yourself as you're making this. So here we're adding the carrot, and I already chopped the other 7, so here they go in the bowl. Great. Next thing to do is the egg, and I boiled 8 eggs, and I'm going to add this last one. Now, a little trick about making it easy for you to peel an egg is to put it in a cold bath right after you cook it. So that way the skin will come right off, as you can see right here. Alright. It's kind of nice having this garbage bowl so you don't have to worry about running to the trash can every moment. Again, simple 1/4-inch pieces. And the egg is so easy to cut. And the bonus is if you make a few extra eggs, you can actually give them to your family to eat before you make the salad. So if some pieces are not as big and not as small, you want to just cut it a little bit smaller. There goes the egg. And since I'm so good, I already cut the rest of them. And here they go in the bowl. Perfect. So these are all your cooked ingredients. Next thing we do is fresh ingredients. And green onion, it actually makes the salad taste really, really fresh. It's kind of a flavor of the garden, which makes potato salad, this particular potato salad, so good in the summertime. So I chop the ends. Don't worry about taking a little bit extra. And then I cut it in half, and that makes it faster to cut. And just cut in little pieces, just like this. And again, watch your fingers. Now I use a sharp knife, but it doesn't matter how big the knife is. You just want to make sure that it's comfortable for you. I use the knife that I like. Okay, next thing we do is the onion. So what you want to do is cut the top and then the bottom. And some of the skin will come off easily. And what I like to do is I make a little cut, and that makes it easy to take the rest of the skin off. You can actually just use your fingers. Alright. And what we need now is a couple of slices. We don't want to use the whole onion because that might make the salad too bitter. So use a few. And then if you need more, you can always add. So let's use maybe a little more than a half of this onion. Okay, we don't need this. Let's put it aside. And again, cut it in small pieces. And here's where a really sharp knife would be great. I love this knife because it's not too large to handle, but at the same time, it can cut things really, really well. Now, a little bit about the history of the salad. This salad actually, I know in America, frequently potato salad is called a German salad, German potato salad. But this recipe actually came from my mom, who is in Russia. And in Russia, this salad is called the French potato salad, or Olivier, because Olivier supposedly was a chef that first made it. So a little bit of history there for you. Next ingredient that goes in is a pickle, and that's the most important ingredient in the salad, because depending on how this tastes, the whole salad is going to taste good or bad. So taste your pickle. I already cut 7 of them here, and here I'll cut the last one. And I'm not a big fan of cutting pickles. It's a little bit hard because the skin can be tough. So we cut the top and bottom off, and then cut it in small slices. Alright. And then what I like to do is separate it in half, and then cut it again in slices, and then cut in smaller pieces. So pretty basic, and these pickles are great. I have a whole jar right here, it's just in case when you taste this salad, and you always should taste it before you give it to your guests. In case you need extra, you can always add it. Now, one of the final food ingredients is peas. All you need is a can of peas. Make sure the water, all the liquid is out, and you just add them like this. Now, if you're only making it for a few people, use maybe half a jar. All right. The last thing that goes in the salad is mayo. Before we put mayo, I would like to add a little bit of salt. I add maybe a teaspoon of kosher salt, and it's a little bit denser than regular salt, and that makes the salad a little bit more flavorful. And then a little bit of regular salt. Now, it would be easier if I had it in a little bowl, but I don't. Alright, next thing we do is we add the mayo, and you want to add maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tablespoons, and then we mix it. And I'm going to prepare my little plate so I can taste it later. So use a large bowl when you're making the salad, because that's what's going to make it taste better. And you mix it for a while. Make sure everything, all the ingredients are mixed really well. Don't mash it. You don't want to make it into mashed potato. And then we're gonna taste a little bit and see how it is. Delicious. Thanks for staying with Cafe Yak, and try our loaded potato salad, which you can find on the site. And thanks for watching. Bye.